Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. And here he comes. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's free around the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, it's a handoff. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Aggies will have to kick it away when it comes for its second punt of the game. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, trying to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense looking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down at 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Try and muscle for the first down. Physical running, fights off the defender. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense operating from the pistol. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking deep here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught quickly.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big...
And a sophomore making an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I will not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll throw it now. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Hunter. Hunter scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running back with the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two.
The QB throws his third hit of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Penn State. And the beatdown continues. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score. Penn State 42.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion sets up a second down play. And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The game makes it second and medium. Defense not pressing this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Success the formation. It's third down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to... to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He's moving out of the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Throwing for his running back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Launching it downfield. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really, whatever they...
Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Penn State 49, Texas A&M 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And it's intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Short loss on the play, sets up 2nd and long from the 18. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pressure gets to him again.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.